I chose being a police officer, and it was the best decision I ever made, truly. I missed it.
Miranda Lambert shocked everyone when she married a man out of nowhere, a guy that no one knew anything about. And this brought a lot of questions her way. Questions like, who is this man? Where did he come from? And most importantly, how was he able to land Miranda? Without wasting any time, let's dive straight into it. When Miranda and Blake Shelton went their separate ways in 2015, she didn't waste any time before getting back on the dating scene. First, she struck up a relationship with Anderson East. Then she got together with Evan Felker. But in 2018, Miranda was single again. Miranda isn't the type of celebrity that shies away from making her relationships public. So for the longest time, everyone was kind of in the loop about most of her relationships. That was until she met her current husband, Brendan McLaughlin. Just a few months after splitting from Evan, Miranda announced that she was married again. People were shocked by what was going on. And what made everything even more intriguing was the fact that Brendan wasn't actually a celebrity. But who exactly is Brendan? Well, for starters, he's a retired NYPD officer. He and Miranda first met on the set of Good Morning America, where Brendan worked as part of the show's security team. And their meeting was a perfect case of love at first sight, especially for Brendan, because apparently it took Miranda a while to figure it out. But it's a good thing that her friends had her back. According to her, they saw Brendan and knew immediately that Miranda would love to get to know him. So they did what all good friends and wingmen would do in that situation. They decided to invite Brendan to one of Miranda's shows behind her back. And as luck would have it, their plan worked out great. Once Miranda had the chance to talk to Brendan, they hit it off immediately, and they started dating. And just 3 months into their relationship, Brendan popped the question. They got married in January 2019 in a secret ceremony. And then, the next month, they let everyone know what happened. Obviously, with how fast everything happened between Miranda and Brendan, people had questions about their relationship. And when I say questions, I mean a lot of them. First, people wondered if Brendan actually cared about Miranda. They got together so quickly you'd think it was planned. But why would Miranda enter into an arranged marriage with someone who wasn't a celebrity and wasn't as successful as she was? So all eyes were on Brendan. Was it really love at first sight for him when he saw Miranda? Or was it all planned out on his end? Obviously, as a part of the Good Morning America security team, Brendan knew that Miranda was going to be on the show. So what if he saw this as an opportunity to introduce himself to her as a longtime fan? But since he couldn't get her attention directly, he decided to make her friends notice him. And like they say, the rest is history. This would explain why he didn't waste any time asking Miranda to marry him. Maybe he didn't want to give her time to reconsider being with him. Anyway, this is all just a theory. And since Brendan and Miranda have been going strong for almost 5 years now, who knows? Maybe it was actually genuine love at first sight. But if you're still looking for more theories about their relationship, it's also possible that Miranda has a really strong prenup in place. Obviously, someone like her probably wouldn't get married without one. And who's to say that hers doesn't have some kind of condition that the two of them have to be married for at least 5 or 10 years before Brendan can get anything from her? It wouldn't be the first time a person went through that amount of trouble just to make sure they get what they want. If you're wondering why Brendan would even bother going through all this, well, he does have a son. One that he already had before he met Miranda. And children are great motivators for parents. There's also the fact that Brendan retired from the NYPD right after he and Miranda celebrated their first anniversary. Sure, there are tons of reasonable explanations for why he did this. Maybe he and Miranda decided that his being a cop was not safe for their relationship anymore. Or maybe he had already made up his mind to retire before he met Miranda. Either way, him retiring from the police force in his 30s seemed kind of sketchy. But hopefully it doesn't actually mean anything. Like I said, these are all just conspiracy theories. And Miranda and Brendan do seem genuinely in love and happy with each other. Miranda even admitted that Brendan brought her back to life. She may like making sad country songs, but at least she isn't living a sad life anymore. Even her mother is a huge fan of what Brendan has done for Miranda. In her words, looking at Miranda now, it's obvious that she's in a much happier place than she was before. She's more confident in herself. She's comfortable. And most importantly, it shows. For her, Brendan isn't above or beneath Miranda. He's beside her. Miranda definitely doesn't care about what other people think about her and Brendan's relationship. No one knows what they've been through to get where they are now. And so far, Brendan remains by her side and is still supporting her. Recently, a source close to Miranda revealed that she's found a soulmate in him, which might mean they are truly in it for the long haul. They both found a way to make their worlds work well for them. Miranda is still doing what she loves best as an A-list country singer. And, well, Brendan may have left the force, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a job. These days, he runs his own detective agency alongside Miranda's mom, and life couldn't be any better. Hopefully it keeps going this way for them. But anyway, what do you guys think about Brendan and Miranda's relationship? Do you really think they're in game? Or do you think Brendan isn't the one for Miranda? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.